What's up, guys? I've got a quick word from the book of Malachi. And Malachi is the last book in the Old Testament. And what I've seen a few things written about, they compare some of the quote-unquote scholars have compared Malachi to like the Socrates of the Old Testament. You know, just the way he words things, whatever, or the way he did, rather. Where I was coming out of, or where we're gonna come out of, is, it's, you know, in the beginning of Malachi, he is he's talking about the priests, or you know, today it could be the preachers or the priests, and what he's talking about the fact that a lot of us don't know exactly how to hear God, and so we rely a lot on the priests and the preachers and other humans, other men, to teach us about God. You know, and then somebody that's put themselves in that position, we just automatically assume that everything they tell us is correct, which is not right. You know, humans make mistakes. Humans are not always right, obviously. And what he's saying here is the fact that a lot of the priests will say things, and the priests, preachers, whoever, put themselves in this position, and then it says they start to deal polluted bread, and the table of the Lord is polluted. What it's meaning is that they have altered the meaning of what God's trying to say. You know, they're not telling you the whole truth. You know, what the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And a lot of times, you know, the churches will tell you about the good stuff, but they don't tell you about the bad stuff. So they're really doing you wrong. You have to understand, you know, God is a loving God, but He also is a jealous God. He's a God of wrath. You know, everything that is made from God, the good and the bad. You know, God created the devil. You know, what are the reasons behind what God does? Nobody knows that but God. Nobody knows God's plan but God. You know, that's why it's up to us to study and to pray and to meditate and get on one accord so that we can hear what God has us to do, so that we can learn about God from God. And Malachi, let's see, he also says in chapter 2, verse 17, ye have wearied the Lord with your words. Yet ye say, wherein have we wearied him? When ye say, every one that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord, and He delighteth in them, or where is the God of judgment? So basically what it's saying is God gets tired of people saying that it's okay to be a sinner. You know, because I hear that a lot, and we're all sinners. We all fall short of the glory of God. That's therefore it's okay to sin. That is not the case. It is not okay to sin, and it is definitely not okay to live in sin. And well, what do you mean by that? Well, if I'm living in sin, that means I'm continuing to sin when I know it's, you know, and I know it's wrong. If I am living with a woman, sleeping with a woman, and I am not married, guess what? It's wrong. If I am smoking cigarettes on a daily basis and I'm constantly putting this stuff, this poison in my body, which I did for a long time, I'm wrong. If I'm getting drunk, a drunkard, that means I continuously do that thing. That is wrong. God, it wears him out. It wearies God. We're wearing him out. And he's like, you guys are telling people that this is okay, knowing good and well it is not okay. In Psalm 51 it says, when I sinned, only against you have I sinned and done this evil in your sight. God, forgive me. We're supposed to turn our mind and our will and our emotions over to the care of God so that he can, fix our thinking and put our thinking in line with his, so that we are on one accord with him, so that we know what his will is. He doesn't take our mind, he fixes our minds. I turn over to the care of God so that I can receive his instructions, right? And then I have to awake to righteousness, which means doing the right things in right standings with God, and sin not. I am not supposed to sin. Okay? If I love God with all my heart, and I believe in God, and I believe everything he tells me, I don't doubt anything. If I doubt, I'm like, that my faith is no good. I can't doubt God. I can't. I have to have complete 100% faith and allow him to guide me. That way I'm not wearing God out and doing the wrong thing. So let's give God what he wants and do the right thing. Let's stop wearing him out. Alright, I love you guys. God bless you.